let's return the list of the book, right? So we will import this list. Okay, let's import this book, and this should be a return repo dot find all, so which will return as a list of the book. Okay, so second point also we created, and we'll create the third word is delete book. Okay, so we are going to delete the book, public void delete book, and here we are not going to get the anything, so we need this one as a id. And what we are going to do is we are going to repo dot delete all by id, delete by id. Okay, so we are going to pass the id here, and this will delete this. That's 3 points we are going to cover. Okay, so what we are going to do is let's create the controller. Okay, so I will create the controller here. I will create class book controller, and I will annotate this class with REST controller, as REST controller is responsible for returning the response injection. Okay, REST controller. So to make this REST API, we are going to use this one, REST controller. Okay, so what we are going to do is here we are going to auto wire again, auto wire private book service, private book service bs. Okay, book service. So let's import this auto wire also. Now what we are going to do is we are going to write the endpoints. Okay, so public string get book find all books. Okay, and this will return what? Return bs dot find all books. Okay, so this should be a list of book, and I will import this list, and I will import this book model. Okay, I will annotate this API endpoint with get mapping, and just I need to pass the find all books, this URL. So this is the path where we are going to hit. Okay, the API endpoint. Okay, now let's copy this, or I will do one thing. Let's copy this for easy fast coding. So we are going to write this post mapping. Okay, post mapping, add book we can add, and in add book we need to pass book b. Okay, so as a parameter, and this should be string, public string string, and we are going to save the add, and this will just a statement. Okay, and return added successfully. Okay, this message we can return once the book is added, and we can import this post mapping. Okay, so what we are going to do, get the add book. Okay, delete book. Okay, so this URL we can put something like this, delete slash be a delete mapping. Okay, delete mapping, and this should be a string. And what we need to fetch this variable from path, right? So we have path variable int id. Okay, path variable, we need to import this. Let's import, and what we are going to do is we are going to delete book, and id we need to pass deleted successfully, and something's expecting. Okay, we need to import this delete mapping. Let's import this. Our endpoints are ready and our everything is ready. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, first, and let's check whether it's working fine or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this application from here, and run this as a Java application, and let's see if any mistake we did, or it's smoothly going to run perfectly. Okay, so we need to restore this. Okay, so if you can see here downside, Tomcat started on port 8989 and this running this application bookstore using MongoDB application in 12 seconds. Okay, so if you want to check, then what we are going to do is we are going to use Bruno. I have application Bruno. Okay, so it's just lightweight of Postman, and if you want to install Bruno, you can check out this link, and I will provide the link in the description. From there you can also install Bruno and download it and install in your system. So let's open this one, and we will create a take a little time. So let's wait for a few minutes. Until that, if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, please subscribe and click on the bell icon for more. Let's create a collection here. MongoDB collection. Same location. Let's same location and create. Okay. So I will create a new request here. That is something add book, and this would be a host. And our application is running on HTTP //localhost 8989/add book. Okay. So let's create this, and let's add the data here. Okay, so what I will do, so what are the fields we added in our application or book class? That is 3 fields. Okay, if you check here, ID, book name and author name. So we are going to write the same thing, ID 1, book name, the flying code, and okay, so and the author name, same, and XYZ. Okay, I will write something like this, and let's save this and run this. Okay, and I will check whether we are able to store the data or not. If you see here, we got the message, we are able to test the application calling point, we got this added successfully. So if you want to validate whether the data is stored in the MongoDB or not, then we can directly open this MongoDB, and what we can do, we can refresh this, and what we can do here, we can again open this. Fine, let's find this. If you see here, zero data, it's zero data. Okay, so something document should be updated here, and we need to refresh this. Let's close this again, and let's open this. It's not updated yet. Okay, one document has been deleted. Refresh. Okay, so refresh it. Let's refresh it again. Why it's not showing? Let's see. Okay, let's refresh this, and if you see here, we have added one data. Document is one, and if I click on book, then you will see. I will just run this or find this. Okay, let's find this. Something is showing here. Okay, something is added here, ID and book. So let's again find this something. What is that? It's not adding data. Okay, so I will delete. I will add one more data from here. Again, XYZ, that is 2. Okay, and again I will click on this. Let's check the another endpoint that is we are going to create. So I will just run this. Find all book. Find all book. Okay, and this will be a get method. Let's write find all books, and then save it, and let's click on this one. It's not storing book name and author name. Okay, so book name and author name is coming as a null. Why it is so? Let's figure out. Something is missing here. Private string, author name. So if you see here, we missed something is not working here, that is book name and author name. Why it is so? We are sending the data, but something is we are not receiving the data in our code. Okay, so what is the thing here we are missing? Let's directly go to the book controller and let's find out what are the things we are missing. So we are adding our right. So if you see here, we miss something here, request body. So we are going to get the data from request, right? So we need to put this request body, and we are going to get this book model as a request body from here. And what we are going to do is we are going to import this. Okay, let's import this request body and then save it, and again then let's try it whether we are getting the expected result or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another add book. So this time I will put this as a 3, and XYZ something I will write, and I will hit this particular endpoint, and if you see added successfully, right? So this is showing that added successfully. Let's directly jump it here, and here it's we already deleted, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to close this book, and we are going to refresh this again, and again I will open. If you see here, now this data is added here. Okay, if you see here, the data is added here, the flying code, this is something, and it's a class book, right? So our data is now inserted in the DB perfectly. Now what we are going to do, we are going to get this find all book, and we are going to hit this point, and let's see whether we are getting the expected data or not. So we are getting the expected data here, and if you want to delete the first one, right, that is ID 0. Okay, so ID 0, we are going to delete this. We are going to delete this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we are going to clone this, and I will delete book. Okay, and where we have to write delete slash id means 0. Okay, I will pass directly here, and then this should be a delete mapping. Okay, let's store this, and if you see here, deleted successfully, and we are going to check the data. Okay, and the data should be, if I find this, if I find again here now, then the data will be removed from here, from MongoDB. And again, if I need to check whether the data is removed or not, I need to just click on this in point, and if you see here, data is not there. So that's all for today video. If you get anywhere stuck in between, so please let me know in comment section. I will try to help you out, and you can reach in my Instagram. You can like DM me directly there. I will try to help you out. So thanks for watching this video. We'll meet in this video. Till then, bye bye, and don't forget to hit like button and click on bell icon for more updates. As well as if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share with your friends who wants to learn Spring Boot with MongoDB and Spring Boot tutorials. Thanks for watching this video.